All right, last we left off, uh, it was all fight with the wave. You got to meet a bunch of giant red frogs. Uh, Erebus made a calculated decision to create a illusionary wall, which turned out to be very successful. The Slod couldn't even meet his DC, so they didn't figure out that the wall was fake. So for the most part, they kept attacking the wall while you guys picked them off one by one, or two by two, or four by four, depending on the moment. Um, Eventually, after wave and wave of red frogs, the scenery changed, became more violent, and four black frogs showed up. Um, they proved to be smarter than their red counterparts, but not not very effective overall. And it took you guys some time, but you guys were able to track them down after they went invisible because they decided to try to firebomb the sniper, and then promptly got shot in the face. So after the wave cleared, all weather uh, cleared up, and then you guys made it to the Black City, where I don't remember. Um,
We did a bit of shopping. The potion guy had no potions because he had used them all trying to fight off Slads.
right, and that's when you found out that waves include everyone, including people in the city. So you did a bit of shopping, weren't able to find some stuff you were looking for, and then I think you guys basically just I don't remember exactly how you ended it though.
It was late. I think we went to the Educated Teacup.
Oh yeah, you went to educate teacup and then just went straight up to bed basically. So next morning, Kalor,
Ah, yes.
you find uh actually I think it's probably obvious, but it would be funny if you somehow missed it. Roll me a perception check.
Only a 13.
Um, Sorry, I was just checking to make sure I didn't miss anything. Um, Carved into the wall of your room, where your constructive companion normally stayed to watch you sleep, is a note. And I don't mean a small space. I mean like broad stroke gashes.
Used his
You
damn
so
axe.
yes, you somehow didn't wake up to any of this, by the way. Basically it kind of outlines to the effect of thank you for getting me out of that dungeon, but the things that happen around you are too crazy for me to handle. I am going back home. Signed, Glazer.
Was his home the dungeon? I will gather my stuff and go down for breakfast, and and then inform the group. Glacier has returned home. I think he was in a wandering tribe.
Wasn't he exiled or?
Son of a bitch. That's right. Yeah, because we were either summoned or exiled. Summoned or banished. So does that mean he's exiled from us too?
I would believe not. We did not exile him. Unless you exiled him without us knowing.
No, no, no. You can definitely tell it's his carving on the side of my wall.
I hope
Oh,
he'll cover for that.
well, I wish him the best. Said he won't be around.
Yes.
Think we can make it to the? Did we ever make it to an adventurers guild?
Nope.
I believe they're closed or something's happening with the Venture Guild. I can't remember, but I know something's happening with them.
No,
The
it
elves
was
can't
under
still be
attack.
attacking. They
Yes,
can't still be
so-
attacking, right? Shall we try? Asmodel, you're an elf, right?
No.
But the side of your helmet looks a little pointy.
That is on top of my backpack.
Oh. Can anyone scry?
Not yet.
What level do you have to be to scry?
Ninth, I think.
It's a 5th level, no, 4th.
All right, so we gotta get some XP real fast, level you up so you can scry, so you can find out if we can go there. That does suck. We're never gonna get that first part of the quest done. Do they have adventurers guilds where I'm from?
Well, we looked up locations of other adventurers guild, didn't we? I asked one of the injured where there was another adventurers guild.
Yes. Do you remember?
You would remember that they were basically in most of the other major cities, or just outside them somewhere.
All right, let's head to the next nearest adventurers.
Also, please alert the owner about this before we leave.
About what?
Point at the message on the wall.
I'm pretty sure you're going to see it when they turn the bed down.
This is seems like a place to rest in. I do not wish to be banned.
Oh, I will mend the wall.
Oh, perfect.
Takes a few minutes, but you're able to do so.
Something inside of me wants to take a picture of this, so that's like the before the party and after the party effect. Thank you, Everest. Do we have? Do you have an idea of what town you want to try to go to?
Let's see.
'Cause I can
Well,
do to a couple, but not.
the war is mostly to the south west, right?
Yep.
I mean, there's Draconis Beta.
I'm fine with going there.
Which guild was the one that we robbed or that we took all the gold from? Which one was that? It was like last campaign.
Kyberry.
Okay, and they're not on the map right then, right? So we don't have to worry about going to that one.
They're down here.
Okay. So then yeah, perfect fine with going down there.
All right. So how do you want to get to Draconis Beta?
Should we pick up a cart and some Chochovos?
Can
Yes.
I've been to I've been to 3 towns in this place, and Draconis it happens to be one of them.
Yep.
You can take us
So
straight there.
don't. I mean, I can use my nifty cloak, and then possibly the person I turn into can take us there from a different plane.
Oh, I can take us to another plane.
This is tag team effort. That's what this is. I just got to look up my. I got names around here somewhere. This guy I saw casting plane shift the other day. Does that work for everyone?
Yeah.
Right? Let me Plane of fire, plane of air, dragon isles. I guess the plane of air I'll take us to.
Erebus, odd or even, high or low?
Low even. Low odd.
Well, that's not bad. As you open the gate, it's so the spell goes through first of all. Second, you know what? Hold on. DM forgot to roll what magic of the day is.
Well, that's highly odd, sir.
Oh, yeah. Well, this won't affect the party too bad. Well, it'll affect one of you in particular quite a bit.
Yeah, Asmodeal.
If I can't slash again.
Erebus, you have a passive Arcana of 15, right?
Yeah.
When you woke up today, you learned that anime powers do not work.
Motherfuck! Fuck, son of a kid. Fucking.
So I just had to make sure nothing was stopping magic from happening. Okay, so there's that. As the cubic gate opens a portal, you see a space that isn't exactly how you imagine the plane of air to look. You're sure your cube worked right, but as you peer through, the skies are dark. It's smoky. And there are several steel boats floating through the air on giant hot air balloons, essentially. Not quite like a Zephyr, more like a steel ship with two giant like balloons to hold it up. Certainly not as technologically advanced as you've seen flying around the Black City occasionally. But you get the sense you do not get the sense that there is an immediate danger on the other side of that portal.
I'll go through the gate.
I go through.
Hold on.
Is there like something substantial over here?
Is anybody immune to poison? Or have the poison
I am.
condition?
I'm immune to the condition, resistant to the damage type.
How about you, Asmodel?
No.
Alright, you're the only one who has to make a roll. Because resistance and immunity to the condition are enough. I should just start with the condition anyway. So do me a favor, as you pass through, make me a Constitution saving throw, being that you are of a unique disposition. If you have something that normally would help you against hazardous environments, you can add advantage.
Yeah, no. Alright, so I'm just gonna roll it by normal.
Okay. Oh, 17. That'll. What is your actual? Is that a +5 for your con mod?
Yes, +5 a con.
All right, so you're good for 5 hours. Not that you'll probably stay here that long, but as you enter through the portal into this new space, it's very hard to breathe for a plane of air. It's like very smoky, smog, pollutant heavy. And in the space that you entered, the once vibrant and clean space of the air plane is tainted. Everything looks black, gray, brown, um, smoke billowing, tons of smoke billowing out of what looks like giant factories that are sitting on overly burdened clouds. And you see various airships with the sort of dirigible type balloons carrying them around. And on each one you see let me see if we have a picture. Of course I don't. Do I want my creature book before I go download one again? I do. Perfect. We will just import you. And kind of standing at equal intervals along those airships are individuals that look like this. And they appear to be guarding slash watching over creatures that look like this.
I didn't see anything.
You don't see the 2 images?
I saw them.
Yeah. One's like a air cloud
I
and the
must
other
be
one.
lagging then. It's all good. You said one looks like an air cloud and one looks like what?
And I guess red only. That has like
Shirts in the free.
Nice. They're ways away from us.
Yeah, I mean they're just kind of everywhere on airships. Well, steel ships being floated through the air on giant dirigibles.
Do we want to interact with them?
I really rather not get into a combat situation when they have airships and we have nothing.
Understandable. wrap my cloak around me.
Weird. I've never had to ask you before. And where is your cloak taking you, sir?
My cloak is turning me into a Githrazal, and that is going to use that ability to plane shift us to Draconis Prime uh, city on the material plane. Draconis Beta, I think it is.
Make an insight check.
Slightly outside of the city.
Make an insight check.
No.
You remember before you left, she gave you a ring and told you that you're going to need that if you're entering the cities under Dragon Rider control.
I'm supposed to use that to enter?
No, you're supposed to wear it.
Okay. I'll make sure I'm wearing it.
Alright, your group is plane shifted with the help of a trusted. You find yourself in a very different city from the Black City. No less vast. It actually, in the short time compared to the Black City that it's been around, it has already grown to the same size. Bustling streets of crystalline structures, and not like rough-hewn crystal, but actually carved into flat walls, perfect staircases, and perfect cobblestone bricks on the road, so to speak. Every space is divided by specific colors of crystal, and in the center appears to be this great monolithic type fortress that looks like two buildings because it is. One's a giant black cube that appears to be made of a black stone with no windows, no doors that you can see. And on top of that black cube is a monumental tower that spans so high that it reaches the cloud line of the sky.
They built a tower on a tower.
Citizens who have grown up on the Black Plains may or may not have a direct interaction with this entity, but do know the rumors that are spoken about a black tower where the Black Empire got its name in the first place, where the keeper of the material plane resides.
Like a weird place to where we're heading towards.
What was that, Asmodee?
I forgot. Do we need ID or anything to enter?
I think. I don't know. Just, make sure you say the proper greeting when someone addresses you.
What's the proper greeting?
I don't know. They kept telling me about scales and wind, and I never understood it.
Guards told you about that? Or who?
Everyone.
Okay. Scales and wind. Scales and wind.
Yeah, so if someone says something about scales and wind, That's the proper greeting. Or whatever. But if they don't say anything that has scales and wind in it, they can fuck off. Because apparently I was told they're not a true writer if they don't know that.
A true writer. I don't understand what you're talking about.
I mean,
And as he's talking, you will see dragons, which are mounted by various races, moving around, flying through the air. This city is very populated by various races. Again, it's very similar to Black City at this point in terms of your population. But the one difference is that everyone that you can pick out that looks like they're a guard has a dragon of some sort with them. Most of them are of the young category. Oh, and despite what knowledge your character would have of the differences between chromatics and metallics and gems, all of them exist here. And they seem to exist in harmony, which would contradict everything you've ever researched about dragons in the material plane.
What has happened to your world?
fuck if I know. I'm a summoned just like you. We look at Erebus.
Well, this is the city of the Dragon Riders, so all the Dragon Riders are here.
Is there any way to get up without a dragon?
To the tower?
We don't have to go to that tower.
Oh.
We just gotta find the Adventurers Guild. Hail, sir. We are, and I hold up my ring. We are looking for the Adventurers Guild.
Please don't point up.
Please don't point up. Please don't point up. Please don't point up.
What the fuck is that? Hold on, I have to go look up what a species is. I've never seen that one before, or at least I don't remember it.
Never-ending codex, baby.
Oh, that means I have to actually open the codex. This will take a hot second because it doesn't like to load the codex on my computer. Anyway, the soon-to-be disclosed race-looking individual with a gray dragon, young gray dragon. Oh, look at that, interested. It's been a hot second since I've seen one of you.
Yes, we've been stuck in a dungeon for 70 years. We're trying to complete our first round of quests to become an adventurer in the Adventurers Guild.
Oh, this is what Brandon should have played if he wanted to play goat people. And a reason are bipedal with the characteristic horns of sheep. They resemble and have woolly fur coats of variety colors. They share the natural magic that aids in sleep, as well as surefootedness, reliable strength, and numbers. So, walking sheep person with a gray young dragon. Well, if you're looking for the Adventurers Guild, just go down. You see him pull out a map of the city. You need an actual map of just the city to get around here. Oh yes, we consolidated. You see the giant black cube over there?
We were really hoping we didn't have to go up there.
Oh, you don't have to go to the tower. You have to go to the cube, though.
Okay, go to the cube.
Yes, on the south side of the cube, you will find the Adventurers Guild. If you're looking for the Merchants Guild, they are on the west side. If you're looking for the Hunters Guild, they're on the east side. The north side is kind of the Craftsman District. That's where you'll find a lot of the Dragon Rider crafting apprentices, residents, masters of residence. You might even, if you're lucky, see the famous Lynx as he berates yet another apprentice. That's quite a spectacle, honestly.
South side was the adventures.
Yes.
West side was the merchants.
Yes.
What the fuck was on the east side?
Hunters.
Thank you. Because I really had this fucked up.
Don't we have a rider, or as he should be known now as the Ride?
Oh, I'm not a writer.
I meant the big one here, the big cardboard one.
Wait. Is he the rider, or is the little guy who's been riding his back the rider?
We met him first before, I guess.
Old wise tale. Who came first? Thank you, sir. Yeah.
The dragon or the rider?
Was there anything else you guys needed to ask? What we have the attention of this wise and most astute person.
I got nothing.
No, I think knowing where the crafting section is, the hunting section, the mercenary section. I mean the merchant section. The adventure side. That's perfect. Should I toss you a couple coins, sir?
I am not a witcher.
I bow. Thank you for your time.
You are most welcome.
Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, should we go to the crafting section and see if we get like something, like some kind of travel device?
We have travel devices. I point at Erebus and I point at myself.
May the
I have a
stars
cube.
watch over you and the wind be at your back as he walks away.
Is that the saying? Is that what they say? Are you just, like, did you just pull out a little notebook and just start writing that down?
Yes, I did. No, I think he's 50% there. Because I'm pretty sure there's something about scales. And I will return with, may the stars watch over you and the wind be at your back. Maybe he missed the stars with the scales. May the scales watch over you. May the wind watch over you and the scales be at your back.
Maybe that's just the greeting, and this one is the farewell.
I want to write that down next to my notebook.
But yes, while y'all do have magical way of teleporting. Aren't y'all limited?
I mean, limited.
How many times can y'all use it?
I mean, if we can use it once a day, we can travel anywhere we want to, right?
What if we need to use it more than once a day?
Well then, sir, you have to learn how to teleport us.
That's why we could go to the crafting area and get a device.
I got a device. I got this cube.
Another device.
Yeah. This can take me to Watertown, to Night City, to Varaxia, Arido, and Mythbrand. But I was told we don't want to go to Mythbrand because they got elves there. I'm gonna mark that down.
Can you imagine if yours had gotten myth fangs instead?
Does it mean it only works like a third of the time?
I was thinking that exact thought, actually. I'm like, would it always teleport you to the right one, or is there a 2/3 chance of it teleporting you to one of the illusions?
Well, let's start off with the Adventurers Guild and get that on the road, and then we can go to the Craftsman.
True.
Because you never know. Maybe there's one of the quests we got to take something to the Adventurers Guild. I mean, to the Craftsman Guild. So we head to the cube, and I start going in one of the directions.
I go in the correct direction.
Eris, where are you going?
I think I trust him more. I'm gonna follow behind him.
Oh. Well, I guess we're going this way. Okay.
So you get there, and you basically ascend the staircase that leads you to the flat of the wall. Normally, it would stay shut, but because you have someone who wears the trusted ring, you see a kind of like red light cut a thin line into the black space and into the black wall, and it cuts a hole the size of a door. It depresses and then kind of slides off to the right, granting you entry into the vaults. Upon entry, if you guys enter, directly to your left, you will see a giant building inside the cube that appears to be what you're more familiar with as an Adventurers Guild, at least those of you who are familiar with an Adventurers Guild. And you'll see various people, various peoples of various races, all kind of conglomerated, standing around talking to each other outside this building. The one thing each of them has in common is you will see they're wearing this sort of like armband that appears to be like there's a couple of various colors, but like there's a ruby colored one, a sapphire colored one, a pearl colored one, and a like topaz colored one.
Guessing that is their ranking.
The thing you will notice that is different is when you entered a door, the door presented itself after Kalor kind of made his way to the front. Kalor, you would have felt a slightly warming sensation from your ring when that door appeared. None of these people are wearing the same ring.
I think a lot have changed in 70 years.
Was anyone outside wearing the bracers?
No.
Oh, did we see a front desk?
I mean, once you enter the building, you'll see what you expect out of an Adventurers Guild, kind of that large open canteen / tavern space where people can get food, drink, and rest. You'll see a staircase that leads up to a second floor where, if it's like the previous Adventurers Guild you were in before, that's where like the offices, meeting rooms, and like some of the guild craftsmen are. And then across the entire back wall, there's this giant channel with booths of places where you see various guild reception. At least people in guild reception uniforms.
Well, you learn something new every day. I never knew you could get food here.
Well, to be fair, that was the last time I described that in general was in like campaign 2 when we introduced adventuring guilds. Yes. For the most part, adventuring guilds also have lodgings as well. But you rarely get those because they're always usually full, or it's kind of the sardine treatment where multiple people can share one room.
Oh, is this where we stayed when we were poor that one time?
Kind of.
And we had to bunk up.
Yes, most Adventurers Guild have that feature. So yes, it's the sardine treatment. This one, however, is probably a nicer guild than even the one that you guys started in, which was the one that was outside of Black City, which is the main headquarters. This one appears to have been well maintained, made out of better material, and every adventurer here that you can see is not low level. Every one of them, by your estimation, would have to be at least level 10.
Like we're the lowest level right now here.
You definitely feel it. You may not, yes, you definitely feel that sort of pressure of stronger individuals, and you're in a room. You're the weakest. Well, again, you may not actually be the weakest, but you are the weakest, quote unquote, individuals in the room as compared to everybody else, including the guild receptionists.
Oh god.
Which normally feel like regular NPCs.
Is there a line that is open?
All of them are, for the most part. I mean, there's like a couple that have like one or two people just, from the party talking to them. But there are over 30 bays for guild receptions here, and all of them are manned.
Alright, let's head up. Eris, you pick good luck. So you pick the person that we're gonna go fuck their life over because they have to find out something 70 years ago.
Yeah, I'll approach one of them. Hello there.
Good morning. Welcome to the Arcanus Beta Adventure.
We have a little complicated situation. We signed up to become adventurers 70 years ago, and after completing our goblin hunting quest, or while completing our goblin hunting quest, we got trapped in a dungeon came out 70 years later.
You're right. That is a unique situation. And you have one of your starter cards for me to observe so I can see if the system still has you at least registered.
I'll hand it over.
Wonderful. You'll place it into a system. And again, it's been 70 years, so this actually is much more advanced than even what was back then. Basically, it's like he takes the card, slides it into a machine slot, and it just reads your card and tells him everything he needs to know. It's as your bodies were never found and your handlers had no explanation exactly for what you went through, you were listed as MIA. Let's see. So dungeon. Where approximately was that dungeon?
I think it was about 2,000 miles southeast of the Black City.
Okay, he's kind of typing this in. I know it's a dungeon. Everything's going to be sort of weird and out of place, but anything beyond what you would have normally thought a dungeon should have that sticks out about about this particular dungeon?
I mean, there's a city in there.
Oh, one of those types. Sometimes dungeons
you can
have inhabitants. I've actually even heard of one dungeon in particular that was discovered during the war discovered during the war.
Wait a minute. Was the city on Monday?
There was a city on Monday, yes.
Sorry.
There was a small village on ours.
Village, sorry.
Yes. Well, sometimes people who can't get out will, band together and create their own fort. Okay, so village. But other than that, nothing stuck out like unnatural creatures.
Yo, yeah. There was a statue that fucked us up.
Oh.
It didn't move when we looked at it.
So you, weeping angel. Those have been. I shall warn you now, since you've been out of the loop for 70 years. Those are more of a problem than they used to be.
Wait, more? That was a fucking pain in the ass.
Yes, but from what I can imagine, that one probably starved compared to its on those surface world brothers. Now you see, if you had ever let it touch you and were not able to resist its effects, it siphons your life force and then shunts you either into the past or into the future, depending on that angel's disposition. And the more years they have stored up, so to speak, the more that they are capable of doing. And Corellian, he decided that one of the ways that he wanted to take the Southwest was to break a prison of those creatures out. And so currently, ArcSet, what this one is, I think it's Aramore. ArcSet, Aramore, and Kyberry are infested with them. Okay. Well, that is unique. I've never heard of a sleeping angel in a dungeon before. We'll duly note that. Note the dungeon's approximate location, and we'll probably set up a mission at some point for some survey work for others to confirm that it exists and whatnot.
When they go in there, can you let us know?
I'll know.
Oh, are you suggesting that you actually obtained the rights of the dungeon?
Yeah, it called me. Said I was the dungeon master.
Yeah, and now he tells us where to go.
You can see a look of absolute relief on their face. Ah, finally. At some point, you're gonna get a summons once the whole Elden War cools off. Well, I guess it's really the entire Black Plains Thunder War. But anywho, we haven't had much in the way of information when it comes to how dungeons actually operate, and there's only ever been one recorded dungeon master, and they were not willing to share what they knew. So the guild will most likely want to contact you, see what they can learn about it, add to our information, and how dungeons can be interacted with. Maybe even contract you to manipulate the dungeon into be a good training grounds for specific, groups, factions, and stuff like that.
That does sound interesting. I haven't had much chance to play around with it since we escaped. I'm interested in learning more myself.
Wonderful. Like I said, someone from headquarters will probably be contacting you as soon as they circumvent or prevent their issues at their doorstep.
Yeah, we saw that, and that's why we had to come up here instead of returning there.
Wait, is that still going on?
As of reports last night, yes. Though they gained a little bit of reprieve as the Red Slod invasion did hinder the progress of the Elven onslaught.
The whole thing lasted less than a minute, so.
That is true. Alright. Did you happen to complete any one of the 3 quests that you were assigned for your initiation?
Just the goblins.
Goblins. Wonderful. Let's see if the guild card did in fact report that. So
we worked well together.
That's good, and it's a sort of a roll of the dice sometimes when we put groups together. We've gotten certainly better in the previous couple of years, at least our location here has. We actually boast the second highest success rates out of all the guilds in the entire plane. Let's see, so you guys are kind of under a different set of rules than we operate with now. So I guess I will offer you both ways and leave it up to you. The tasks have gotten more monotonous since the last time you all applied. Now, normally you have to complete 5 quests, which are considered starter level on the board, but they're mundane things like hauling garbage or something for like a restaurant, working part-time, gathering maybe local flora and fauna, but never wandering too far from the city itself. it's rather safer than prior years. But if you would like to stick to the original way it was done, you will need to complete one more. You will need to complete two more missions, one of which being a scouting or survey mission, and the other being a gathering mission for materials.
Let's see. No.
Do we want to scout and gather, or do we want to pick a job for? How long do you got to do the job for?
Whatever the listing says. So sometimes it can be a day, sometimes it can be a week, sometimes it's just an hour. It just depends on what they're asking for.
And you don't have the listing. We have to go find the listing somewhere.
Yes, on the boards over there, and you'll see just like this massive wall of scrolling, just like names, description, ranking, approximate payout.
And we each have to do our own one of those, or we do a group one.
It would be each do your own one at this point.
I'm fine with doing those guys. Like, it would be one job and one something else.
No, if you do it that way, you have 5 jobs that you have to do.
5 jobs. Gotcha.
You complete 5 starter quests, or the legacy way, you have to take a survey job slash scouting, and you would also have to gather a required material.
We could just do the first job. Just the one only job.
Yeah, but are those going to be local for the scouting and the harvest?
Let me see. Pulls up a more consolidated list of missions. The scouting would be a new cave that has emerged on the plains of conflict. And as for material, the silver scales of the razorfish.
I'm sorry, the plains of conflict?
Yes, to the southwest of Draconis Beta is that large expanse of plains that is now known as the Plains of Conflict. So basically, the plains to the
not
east
the war
of
front.
Yes, correct. The plains to the east of the Black City are called the Plains of Conflict. The plains to the west of the Black City are called the Plains of the Wolf. Each because of the sovereign beast that rules over that area.
And what was the fish one? You said
collect the silver scales of the razorfish, and you can find the razorfish on the river that Draconis Base just happens to be situated on.
Well, neither one is all that far.
And we just have to do one, so that one seems much more easier.
We have to do both the fish and the scout cave. Or we do 5 chores in the city.
If you guys are both pushing for the scout the cave and collect scales, we can do that.
Yeah. I'd rather. It seems like this would be much more better to get experience than to do those small ones.
Oh, yeah, I mean, the starter quests aren't really meant
chores. If you're doing the starter quest around the city, you will not receive XP. They're just not worth anything. They're just mainly worth pay and proof that you're willing to commit. Is what the Kalashar will tell you.
And you said Arcset and Kidberry were infested with those weeping dudes?
Aramore, Arcset, and Kyberry.
Aramore.
Once we finish these quests, or even before, can we get a map? We only have really this basic map. I'm hoping to see if we get a much more advanced map.
For the low price of 10 iridium, yes, we can give you an advanced map.
I'm guessing it's these coins.
Yes.
Red one.
Okay. Alright, well, here's 10.
And it will pass you the new map.
All right. I'm assuming that it's a new cave, so it's not marked on the. We won't have a marking, right?
That is correct.
But he gives us a general area.
To be fair, it will be marked because the map I'm copying it just happens to show it. But for mind's eye case, no, it will not show it, and he will mark it the general area where it's been seen.
Is it like a 4,000-mile area that we have to search?
Well, based on how the map is designed, yes, it'll look like a 4,000 mile an hour, more 4,000 mile area. Because if I made it any smaller, you guys wouldn't be able to see it, or it wouldn't be discernible as a circle.
Yeah. When Monday's party was moving, it was like, all right, there you go. Did it even move? Oh yeah, it moved. And really bad eggs.
The cave you are looking for is, in fact, this one. Oh, that's why it looks wrong. I put you on the wrong map. Damn it, it reorganized me. That's why that doesn't look right. I'm like, why are all these tokens here? That was Monday's map. anything else you adventurers require?
I don't think so.
Do you sell magical items here?
No, we do not. That is handled in the craftsman district as a sign of respect to our Dragon Rider hosts.
Roger.
I can help you requisition things if you need to for the cost of guild tokens if you have them, but we don't actually sell them. We just help you get your hands on them, essentially.
I think we're good. Oh, did we? Was there an area we had to get the silverfish from? Scales.
The river that the city's on.
Roger. That's everything then, right, guys?
Oh, quick question: the silverfish scales that we need. Is this a fishing rod type component to collect them, or do we have to dive in?
They can be attained both ways. You can try to catch the fish. You can try to just attack the fish in the water if you're that skilled. Or the easier way for certain races is to just dive in for them and search the ground. They're fairly easy to find as they do reflect light and are very you can kind of guess they're silver.
All right. Thank you.
You're welcome. Have a pleasant morning.
You also.
So obviously the red circle on the river, and is it the red square for the cave location?
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, I forgot to build that up, prisoner. I'll be right back.
And I guess we'll work our way over to the craftsman's section. That would be where the where we would buy stuff, right? Not the merchants area.
Yeah, it seems like they said something about artifacts being mostly in the craftsman. I'll also be right back then real quick and use the restroom.
Are you all attuned out, sir? Erebus?
No, actually, I have one slot available.
I have a few because one of the feats I did pick up was attuned master, so. What are you thinking we need to get around, or Asmodeus doesn't think that we're capable of getting ourselves around fast enough?
I know there's a helm of teleportation.
Oh! That's nice. You think if we each pick up one of those, that should cover us? Is that a once a day thing?
I believe 3 times a day.
Nice! Oh yeah, you got those scrolls I gave you, right? Of teleportation.
I have one teleport scroll. What were the? Shoot, I think I recorded. I know I purchased one of the tireless scrolls so I could copy it.
And I think I bought 4 more and 4 teleportations. I'm gonna look back and see if I had typed it. I bought 5 scrolls of TP, 4 scrolls of Tireless, 1 scroll of Enlarge Reduce, and 1 scroll of Pilfer Sleep for you, sir. I am really glad that the bug isn't in here that started deleting messages. Do you need me to repeat that?
Give me 1 second. Okay.
I retyped it because I went back and copied it.
Ah.
And I added helmet teleportation onto that. Oh, I think I picked up the thermal cube. I don't think I need that in.
Will you check the shop, or are you just remembering off the items?
This remember last time I was shopping for things that us to get around,
Oh, okay.
and I scrolled back and I had picked up a thermal cube and I just recopied it. I guess I technically don't need another one, but that was my list. And Erebus had mentioned that helm of teleportation is a good item. So I picked up one of the gateway rings. You can use those once every 10 days to gate us out of someplace that we don't want to be. So,
Yeah, true. I need to.
Oh, there was these boots. Oh, I gotta look up those boots. There were the fucking Wizard of Oz Dorothy boots. You click them, and you mark a spot, and you can go back to that spot. So let me look up those.
How do you check our items again?
Welcome back, sir.
So there are various ways to do that. There is a website called 5e.tools. Make sure if you're going to look at that one, you put 2014.5e.tools, otherwise it'll pull up the 2024 edition. And then if you're going to use that website, under plugin tutorials, you'll find a URL that you can grab, and then underneath, I think it's under settings, no, utilities. Under utilities, homebrew manager, and then there's a option for load from URL. Put that URL in there, and it should load all the third-party content that I have enabled for our setting. You can also just, on your own character sheet, if you click the 3 dots in the top right, there is a import feature. It's links to the same website. It's just inside the, makes this easier to link inside the actual campaign. And then from there, if you're looking for class features, you go to class features, items, race, etc. And then I haven't found a way to export my settings for here, but basically you can use this to look for items from the various books that we accept.
I think once you have clicked like the book, it remembers whatever book that you
Yes.
clicked in there. But I think it's user based.
There is a way, and I mean I'll probably do it eventually, that I can go into the plugin that lets you do that. It's called Plutonium. I can actually go in there and limit what books people choose from. It's just a long process. It's one of those things where I allow for I think almost 100 books, and I'd have to go in there and literally click one book at a time. So those are the two ways you can do it. Otherwise, if you happen to have hard copies of standard material, I accept anything that's from Wizards of the Coast, and if it's on my homebrew list, that's acceptable. If you happen to find something that isn't on the homebrew list that you want to use, just run it by me first. 99% of the time, I'm gonna say sure, why not? I don't care. There's only been a few individuals in the entirety of this campaign,
Simamar.
Yeah, him. Anyway, so yes, to answer your question from earlier, he said if you want to buy stuff, you go to the Craftsman District. And if he had decided to elaborate, he would have told you that's because all the merchants are in the Craftsman District. It's a shared district. So where you appeared was essentially like restaurants, inns, and residential. One note feature that you would know, Kaylor, as compared to, say, the Black City, there is no such thing as a nobles district here.
I mean, I would like to say that there's no such thing as a noble district in the Black City anymore, because all the nobles got up and left when they got no more positions of power.
You're not wrong. A good portion of them left anyway.
So now you can go find slums in the nobles.
The nobles are pretty much the slums now, except around the palace, except whatever's immediately around the palace. But I'm just saying, like,
yeah.
Dragon Riders don't maintain a noble chain. The only ones who technically have a noble title are the
Riders,
the honored man, and the honored lady.
It's fair, yeah.
And I mean, the Riders themselves have ranks, but it doesn't equate to nobility.
So luckily, while you were gone, I was able to look back to remember my shopping list from last time. So I have reposted that. The homeward boots are awesome because, like, I click my heels here, and it sets a teleportation circle to here, and we go somewhere, and then I click them, and we come back here. So I'd like to get two. Like, I'm looking for at least one of everything on the list and multiples of the homeward bound. And I don't know if Erebus also wanted a helm of teleportation. And I don't know what Asmodil wants.
There it is. Okay, I actually had more attunement slots than I thought. So I also got the feat that doubles your attunements. But I was identifying all the equipment we had, and sometimes it'll come up as attuned automatically.
Oh yeah, because it puts it on your list, and so you're like, I've only got one slot, but I'm not using this shit.
Plus, I transferred it to one of the containers, the bag of holding, so it wasn't even listed. So I actually have 3 attunement slots.
Oh, nice.
If we've arrived at the Craftsman District, I would like to ask about illusionist bracers.
That's a good one.
Those are very rare, right?
Yeah.
Damn you and your backstory, Kaylor. Yeah, they'll have
A backstory?
So this is for your sake as a DM. When you DM Grim, if they come here and buy a Draconis Beta, you do the normal rolls. If they're with a trusted, those rolls don't apply. Because trust me, they have it. They just may not be giving it out.
And it's my backstory. Because I'm a summoned.
Uh-huh. And the first thing she would have done after training you to live in this world properly would have been to make you a trusted. So that you
I assumed I'm a Dragon Rider class F. I just assumed I still needed the Adventurers Guild shit.
You're a Dragon Rider in the sense of faction. So like,
well, I meant for the guild card.
Oh,
because the Dragon Riders have their own faction, right, for the guilds.
Dragon Riders have their own faction. It has nothing to do with the guilds, though. It's just the guilds will recognize you as a representative of the riders. So you are actually treated as a Dragon Rider, just you don't have a dragon. Okay, so Illusionist Bracers. I need to find something because this is the only city in the entire plane where prices are fixed. Illusionist Bracers, 30,000. Iridium. If that wasn't obvious.
Okay, I will do that.
Do you need any modifications to that?
I don't believe so.
Yes, you do.
What sort of modifications are there?
You want to remove that top line.
I guess Kaylor would actually know that. They can technically remove the attunement aspect of an attuned item. They can actually modify anything about a magic item. This is technically Lynx's area. So, I mean, they can add effects, remove curses, which it's guaranteed in Draconis Beta that no item is cursed unless you asked for the curse item.
I have 9 attunements. I'm not worried about that.
Yeah, so just for clarity's sake, if you're removing the attunement off of an attunement item, it's about a third of the cost more. So if it costs you 30,000, it'd be an additional 10,000 to remove the attunement.
I just regular.
Okay,
fine.
Fine.
Thank you.
Anything else that I can do for you? Let's see. Assuming that he handed over his shopping list to the receptionist, who is a Dragonborn. The Warp Anchor, yes. Gateway Ring, yes. Teleportation, yes. Homeward Boots, yes. Cubic Gate and Drift Bangles are the only ones that they'd have to actually check to make sure that you're not considered a dangerous subject. And according to their intel, you have not done anything that makes you a dangerous subject. So everything on your list would be available. While I am looking up pricing Oh, also, Asmodel, there was a gift left for you.
Oh.
Because I know you were being bullied by the paper bag. You would have woken up with a very strange gold and ivory and ebony engraved looking ticket.
Oh.
It is a class voucher. The way that this works is that you can take a feature from any class. It doesn't have to be from Martyr. It doesn't have to be specific to you. So you could, if you wanted spell casting from a wizard, you could learn the spell casting from a wizard. If you wanted the rage of a barbarian, you can get the rage of the barbarian. The only stipulation is that you have to be of level to have gotten that feature in the first place. So no using your class feature to get the extra attack of a 19th level fighter.
Okay. So it has to be within the class range.
Yeah, so it has to be within your level range. And that includes, if you want a subclass of a class, that is also an option. It will make some very fucky mechanics, but it is possible. This is also one of those tickets that could also benefit you to hold on to as long as you want, so that you can get better features later. I just wanted to let you know that you have this because Glazer never claimed his. Well, he claimed it, he never used it because he could not decide what he wanted to do with it. He had like 4 things that he wanted to use it on, and he didn't know which one he wanted.
Honestly, so relatable.
Well, it definitely opens up the door to manipulating a class to be much more useful. If I had
reloaded.
I had it on Monday, I'd know exactly what to use it on.
I reloaded and I'm like, holy shit! Yes, he did circle the entire fucking river. Because I'm like, I don't see the saw. So I'm like, all right, I guess I got to reload all my things.
We're not using 2024, right? I don't know why.
No.
Correct. We're 2014.
Put 2014.5e.tools, and that will filter it to 2014 will set. And most items will work the same between 2014 and 2024. It's just your class features that'll be different.
Yeah.
And well, obviously the way combat is handled is different in 2024 as well. That's the 2 main differences. And some of the items are written a little weirder just to match the new language, but at the end of the day, it's pretty much the same.
Yeah, because I was using the shop and then it's just giving me all 2014 for some reason.
Oh, don't use the shop. Use the import feature. Shop will only ever show you like basic everyday equipment that you can buy for regular gold, no magic stuff.
Oh, I was using because I just looked up 5e point tools and I just saw that I know we had one before, so I just went to looked for the items, and for some reason all the items are now just they're all just 2024 instead of 2014. Because I was thinking of getting an item. I was thinking of getting the belt.
One that strings
storms. Yeah, I think the storm giant was 29.
Yep.
Yeah.
But I don't know, it was showing 2014, but I was or 2024, not 2014 for some reason.
I added you on the Discord, and if you click the link above that, it should just be the 2014.
So, thank
if
you.
That helps. You're welcome.
Yeah, it's much better showing.
And above those is the config list of the stuff that is allowed.
Yeah, technically under plugin tutorials, I included a way to actually import all of our third-party tools. I just don't know what happens when you click that link. Just go to the link.
When the gentleman dealing with us, or the attendant dealing with us, is done, and I need to ask a question.
Oh, well, the attendant was looking up prices. So for your rares, they are 10,000 each. For your very rares, they are 30,000 each, and for the legendaries, they are 125,000 each.
Oh, thank you. Are there any artifacts for sale today?
Artifacts, so unfortunately, will never be for sale, sir.
Okay. Is there a shop in town that sells artifacts?
Not here. Unfortunately, artifacts were all confiscated by the Black City
Bastards.
to help win their war effort. And since we are, unfortunately, cooperating with them, that means they got to claim most of our artifacts. Now, obviously, there is a handful that they were not allowed to touch, unless they wanted to start a war with the Riders.
And you said it was a 10% or a 3% modification fee on things?
It's a third of the cost, so 30%, or 33% really. So if something is 30,000, it's an additional 10,000 for modification. And because they have that prices posted, I'll just post that in the chat so that everyone can see it. I think I finally figured out what passive the barbarian I'm going to use for Shin. Path of the Raging Fists. Anywho, does anyone need anything else?
Yes. Do you have the belt of a storm giant strength?
We do.
How much was your legendaries? Okay, great.
125,000. And those are in Iridium prices, obviously.
How much did we get again from the dungeon?
I honestly don't remember, but I know it was a lot.
I have 2.4 million in storage. I don't remember
How we
how many. I
split
think
it?
it was everyone other than Lee.
I deposited mine, and the other guy tried to feed his to the piggy bank, but I don't think he was successful.
So it was.
What's it gonna take? Like 2 days or something?
It was going to take him 11 days to eat it all, non-stop.
Well, I think it had to like take breaks, right? It didn't have to take activate it for a couple hours and then it takes a break and it had to activate again.
Something like that, yeah. Honestly, don't remember. I guess I can see that. Let's see. Player What did he call him?
He just called it the piggy bank. Am I able to get multiple of the gateway rings and the warp anchors? They are rares.
Yeah.
Oh, gateway ring is very rare. Sorry.
You're limited to like 5 very rares. 498,000 is how much you should have, which is currently in Erebus's portable hull. But you should have access to 498,000. Unless Erebus really just decides not to give you your money.
No, I'm good.
Thank you.
Yeah, 2.49 is how much movement in your hole if everybody contributed to the hole. Let's see. Once alive, the piggy happily eats any coin handed to it, storing it inside. The piglet will spit out exact change when you ask for it, or your ally asks. Oh, that's. I don't know if I like that part. If you or an ally asks for it, so that means your allies can steal your shit.
Yeah, wow.
Even when
Doesn't even say if they have permission.
And somehow this pig has magical powers to convert coins into larger or smaller denominations. That is weird.
Do you have a cold fire phoenix grass potion? Legendary.
Yes, and you can make it. You can get it. Pig can eat up. The limitation you are remembering is the pig can eat up to 1,000 coins of any denomination per hour. So if you're talking about 498,000 coins, you're gonna be there for over 1,000 hours. Also, the pig can be killed.
Yeah. I think the thing I always remember is that if the person that has it dies, it just spits out all the gold.
So I just spent 39,000 391,150.
Okay. Anybody need anything else?
You got some kind of like motorized vehicle that we could use, or anything that could help us? Something that could be compacted, and then when needed, it could become a vehicle for us.
I could offer you hoverboards.
How fast do they go?
120 feet around. Unfortunately, the light speed mechs were banned.
What
about
caused him to get banned?
something about half the Black City getting destroyed.
No, that's okay. Thank you though.
We don't want the hoverboards.
There you go. 120 feet, 25 feet, right? 125 feet of movement.
That's not good.
It's like twice as fast as your average chobo. So
Yeah, okay. I know. I thought I forgot. We just had fast chocobos. We just got
Well,
lucky with that.
there are varieties of chocobo. Pretty much all chocobos move at 60 feet, but there's one variety that's made just for speed, and it moves at 200 feet. But that's all it can do. It doesn't even have an attack. So yeah, so pretty much except for the blues, the average chocobo moves at only 60 feet.
All right. Yeah. And yeah, I guess better nothing.
Sure, we can do that. It is 10,000 iridium.
That's each.
Yes.
For the hoverboard, you said.
Correct.
I have a set of boots of haste. Can you put more chargers on that?
Yeah, we could.
I start unstrapping my boots of haste. Hand them over.
How many charges are you looking to get? Just so you know, they cascade in price. So, first one will cost. Let's see, what rarity or boost of haste?
Very rare, sir.
So at very rare,
So 10.
it would be no, it'd be 3,000. But then the next one costs 6,000. The next one costs 12,000. The next one costs 24,000.
I will pay 12,000, sir.
So 3, 9. So you'll pay up to the 12,000. So it would be 15 plus 9, which is 24,000. I may not have explained that well. The first one costs 3,000. After that, the second one will cost 6,000. So your total would be 9,000 if you're getting 2 slots.
Okay, so it's cumulative. So it's 3, 9, 12.
Yes, that would have been a better way to say that. Yes.
It's 3, 6, 9.
18,000 if you're getting 3 extra charges.
18,000 for 3 extra charges? Yes, I will do that.
That is yours.
charges?
Yes. The only thing we can't offer
Nice.
here is increasing the charges of, say, a artifact. That you'd have to actually talk to Lynx yourself if you can get an appointment.
All right, so I bought 3 of the warp anchors, and I'm gonna send half. Asmodel, I'm gonna give you half this warp anchor, and what this allows you to do, or allows me to do, is I can click a button on this, and I can teleport to you, or you can teleport to me.
All right. Oh, that's pretty cool. Yeah. I always forget that that's a thing.
I can send you one, Erebus, but it'll go to Veer.
I can. All right, changed.
Boom. I have another one in case, Should I give you guys this other one and you guys can split it up to have a half of each?
You could probably put it in Bagman's mouth.
So just hold on to it for now then.
Yeah. Better to hold on.
I probably should have put my name on it when it sent to you, instead of your name on it and I sent it to you. Sir, would you like to roll for my cubic of the gates? Or do I roll?
First, roll me. It's 5 sides with 1 guaranteed material, right?
Yep.
Roll me 5d4s.
2, 4, 2, 3, 1.
Okay.
Yellow.
All you had to do was talk about sticking stuff in your mouth and you come show up.
That's my computer and the message came on, okay?
Yes, that was great timing.
It was.
Well, I had bought a warp anchor, and I was giving half to each of these gentlemen because it allows us to teleport to the other half of the warp anchor. And Asmodel said, well, put the other one in the Bagman.
The Bagman.
Canvas.
Bagman, something much worse. Do you want to meet the Bagman?
We don't know what you're talking about, sir.
Oh, you will soon. Very soon.
Court, Sigil, Shadowfell, Destruction, and Renewal.
How to make omelet?
In 5 easy steps.
I think my cube's broken. Do I know these?
No.
Yeah, it's. Do I know that it's attuned to those names or?
Yep.
Well, I mean, I can go to the material, or if we arrest somebody, we can bring them to court. And we can go to Sigil, and then we can go anywhere we want to go. We can go to Shadowfell if we want to go to Dark Side. And then if we want to destroy someone, we can take them to destruction. And if we want to get renewed, we can go to renewal. Maybe that's where we go to fill out our licenses.
We're going to fill out our licenses?
Yeah, it's the renewal office.
You know what? I'm gonna punish you in a different way. Roll me a D100, Grim.
$17, sir.
You get to add 17 to the pun counter.
It's an even 200 now.
Only
Hey,
half
cool.
of what we had it before.
Who set that one off?
I did. I, as the DM, playing my player character, set it off. Fortunately, I was testing some rings that act kind of like the, when you drop to 0 HP, drop to 1 instead. They just can't do it more than once. And my character happened to be wearing 6 of them.
Lovely.
It was 483 or something like that.
Yes, that was the counters.
I can't afford to buy more of those rings. They were expensive. So I screwed myself. Let's just put it that way.
Was the lights dazzling at least?
Yeah, it was funny.
Okay.
That bot's on hiatus.
No, alright. I'm just waiting for it to load.
Sorry.
I didn't see that. Sorry. We went to Draconis Beta to further our guild quests. We have to go check out a new cave, and we have to get scales off of silverfish. We went to the craftsman district to buy some items. We spent 10,000 a piece on hoverboards that will go 120.
So where would you get silverfish?
In the river.
And we're on the material plane, right?
Yeah.
I take my rod out.
Last time I tried that, it broke.
It just didn't work because you just can't fish.
I don't think we've gone fishing at all.
Well, I have.
And then we went to Craftsman's District to buy stuff.
How's your piggy bank doing?
It's full. Wait, what'd you do to my big bank?
No, I was just seeing how it's been.
Iggy, are you okay?
Man, he still has 16 more days until he's done devouring all that money. It's only 1,000 coins per hour, and you have 498,000 coins.
Wait, I haven't even been. Oh, that's right. We haven't been playing lately because last kid canceled. Yeah.
Also, magic of the day is no anime powers can be activated.
That's fine. Okay.
So,
shopping lately, so I was gonna let my pig eat. But while they shop, I will be fishing. See if I can get that silverfish.
I'm pretty sure they're like things you have to fight, even if you pull them up.
Well, wouldn't they be kind of in a disadvantage if they're fighting on dry land? They're fish, right?
I mean, it's your call.
You get a bite. Make me a athletics check to reel your fish in.
I have advantage while fishing using the rod. Which I need 14.
You pull and struggle and pull. It's a fighter. It's got to be 100-pounder at least. You pull left, you pull right, you pull back. You give it a little slack, and you finally put your back into it, and you whip back and pull the rod out. And as the rod emerges from the concrete that you put it in, it's a boot.
I eat the boot and throw it out again.
Roll me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13,
A
D20.
D20 or how many D20s?
A D20. A singular D20.
A D20. 6.
The rod snaps. You feel resistance. You think you've caught another boot. Or something of the sort. Make me another athletics check at advantage. You're fishing with a rod.
22 this time.
As you push and pull and reel the creature in, you pull out a pretty in a bathing suit.
Oh, wait, what?
A what?
A pretty.
A pretty. In a bathing suit.
In a bathing suit. Dude.
You do know that bait was for a fish, right?
You realize your hook is hooked on the back of his bathing suit.
Now, that's just a weird thing to do. Why are you hooked on your bathing suit?
Dude, where am I, dude?
Oh shit. My title.
Yes. He starts to glow and he explodes.
Oh my god. Not in the town, is it?
It is.
Wow.
Let's see. He had. Well, I don't even know what level he was. Let's find out what level he was.
Low.
So 150-foot explosion radius.
Oh my god.
It is, I believe. You know what I need to determine what his class was. Because that tells me what his hit dice was.
Yeah,
poor
you
town.
need to stop that.
I didn't know it catches pretties. It catches fish. Fish you catch. That's what it says on the item. Any creature, any fish. Pretty don't count as fish. It's getting ugly now. It's the fish.
Yeah, maybe bomb to the Dragon Riders town.
No. The focus here is the pretty being classified as fish here. Focus on that. I just made a discovery.
Interesting. Is that a D12 class or a D10 class? pretty much everybody here needs to make me a dex save. Let's see. That is 78 points of fire damage, 39 for speed save. Everybody saved. He's a little on fire.
39, you said?
Yes, 39 fire damage can be resisted against potion, so if you have resistance or immunity, feel free to apply.
I made a discovery today. A scientific discovery. Pennies are classified as fish. Who knew this?
And you did this discovery at a terrible moment.
Well, usually discoveries happen at terrible moments. It's the need of the terrible moment that discoveries are made.
So you said at the adventures everyone was at least level 10. When we're walking around looking at civilians, did they also feel like level 10?
No, civilians would feel more closer to your level. So, I mean, still fairly powerful for civilians, but
Okay, thank you. So they can still hopefully some spells.
Why are you worried? I didn't set the explosion. The person who
Yes,
set
you
the
did.
explosion is long gone.
I think you're the only one. You're like right in the middle of the explosion.
Technically, if you're near me, we're about the same distance away from him. Because he was
We're
on
at the
top of
shop.
me.
Yeah, but we didn't stick his fucking underwear with a hook.
Neither did I. The hook just happened.
All set to leave?
Yeah, I'm all set.
Same.
alrighty.
I need a new rod. Do you have one?
No.
Talk to the shop owner. Thank you very much.
It coughs out the smoke. I have to do something I haven't had to do in a very long time. Sir, I'm sorry, but your tomfoolery has earned you a 1-week ban from our establishment.
Foolery. I was just fishing. Did you know prunes are considered fish?
Get out of my store.
He doesn't know.
Sorry about that. Walk out.
I can't really blame you. What do you think a prenny be considered a fish? I thought they were mammals or humanoids or something. Or elvenoids. I keep forgetting you changed the wording.
I changed nothing. Daydrink changed the wording.
And humanoids was perfectly fine, but some people on Monday complained.
So I decided to just go full on Elvenoid.
fun. But yeah, I thought they were alphanoids. Didn't you? This is a weird discovery.
You realize just because something is fishing does not make it is swimming does not make it a fish, correct?
No, but this magical item clearly says any fish captured will reappear in front of me. So unless it changed the magical item, the Brittany's a fish.
What if the Prinny was getting the fish at the same time that you were getting the fish, and you just happened to hook the Prinny?
Then the fish will just be appear. And say it takes so long as it has. I'm so surprised with
You
fish
foul hooked him.
I foul hooked him.
Oh, maybe he just eaten a bunch of fish.
So he was more
Fish
fish than Prinny when he had to hook him. I guess so. Like, I need to do it again to see if that's true.
Alright, so I'm gonna click my homeward boots to a normal place in Draconis Prime where, people can legit teleport in and out.
Okay.
Whether it's on the outskirts of the city or something.
Okay.
So I now have a recall location.
Sounds good.
Do we want to use the hoverboards to get out there, or do we want to just use the helm and say, let's go in this area, and then go look for this cave?
Well, should we get the fish first? We can go a little ways outside the city in case other things happen.
Okay, fish first. All right.
We could see about going west to the river.
I'll hop on my hoverboard around the outskirts of the city to the whichever way Osmodel pointed.
Yeah, so if we go west, and if we are able to find it on the west, we could just then head towards the cave.
Alrighty, well, the immediate area around Draconis Beta has no monsters, just wildlife. So you'll get there in like 2 hours.
Can I attune to my bracelets during that trip?
Yes, that's fine. Hoverboard doesn't require hands. Candace has a hard time riding a hoverboard.
I'm still dumbfounded by the penguin.
I was saying you're having a hard time because it's like a windsock effect.
Oh, that's a good point. Well, I could do I wrap my arms and legs around it and just like hide like a bodyboard.
As you do that, Canvas, for some reason, has these flashbacks of a lizard riding a silver surfboard. But yes, anyone who needs something to tune, you have the hour to do so. By the time you do get to the edge of the river, it is nighttime. Or, yeah, pretty much nighttime at this point. You were told kind of 3 ways to do this. How would you like to approach it? According to the listing, you need exactly 10 scales each. So for a party of 5, 4, you need 40. has deserted you.
That fucking tin can.
He said, according to the note he carved into the wall this morning, too much weird shit happens around you. And he was going home.
Well, he's not wrong. All right. I wish I had my turtle. Oh, can I buy another turtle?
You've been banned.
Yes, you were banned from the establishment.
I do have air bubble prepared if we want to go underwater.
I also have a cap of underwater breathing.
I don't breathe.
If you open your mouth underwater, would you just be filled with water?
Yeah, if you want to do the air bubble, I would appreciate that, Herbus.
Well, I know someone did the math for me, and I know exactly when Canvas would die if he did that.
Look, I don't cast spells, so I don't really open my mouth. So I don't really have a head. Would it's around like half my body, or?
I would say it would form kind of semicircular around you.
Okay.
Just trying to decide if I want to be a good DM or a mean DM.
You got a penny going through my fishing rod. Already had my head to say.
I cast light on a stone and toss it into the river. See if you can catch a glimpse of the silver scales.
You see a good amount down there as the stone descends, and the receptionist was correct. It's very easy to spot them with the light. The silvery surface refracts the light quite well.
Mage hand, try and grab one.
I'll follow suit.
What's the weight limit on Mage Hand again?
10 pounds.
And
Yeah, you could grab one of these scales pretty easily. And these scales are the size of like dinner plates.
oh, they're just shed scales at the bottom of the river.
Yep.
I also use Mage Hand. Aha! It worked.
So if you do this method, it'll take a little bit, but you can pull basically 3 at a time. So you can get 30 within 10 rounds. You need 40, so it takes you another like 15 rounds. So it takes you a couple minutes to get this done.
Nice! Great job, Erebus.
That was
was-
simpler than I thought.
Yeah. Although we're supposed to be like level 1 when we're doing this, so
Ah, fair enough.
although
Fair enough.
we did it with cantrips, so
That's also true.
But
Do you want me
you
to-
would have had the light cantrip, and you would have had to have the Mage Hand cantrip. Wait, you had
Want me to
both of
hold
those.
it?
Never mind.
Do you want me to hold the scales?
Sure, go ahead.
Guys, follow the fishies. The fish scales.
Oh, I need to look something up about you, Canvas.
These are not dimensional scales, are they?
Nice try with the rod, though.
Yeah, worth a shot. Again, I'm just surprised by the penny. That'll be stuck with me all day. I like the idea that he ate so much fish that they consider him a fish. I do like that idea.
I mean, you never looked at his swimming trunks. Did they have fish all over the swimming trunks? And did you foul catch in the mouth of one of the fishes on the swimming trunk?
He kind of blew up right when he appeared. I didn't get a chance. I wonder why he blew up.
I bet he said a pun.
This world is weird. Like first they invented the pun and then they punished the pun.
I think that's just something Bernice do sometimes.
I met a few prinnies. They don't blow. They do tend to blow up near me.
Don't order anything with those vouchers then.
I already did.
I was afraid of that.
Tell me what happened.
I don't know if you know if anything happened. It will entirely depend on my next inquiry.
Okay. You freak me out, man. You're freaking me out.
I suppose I should. I very well should. Sorry, I have to filter through 7,221 different creatures in our list. Takes a second for the filter to work. You know what? Actually, do I still have that creature
Oh.
on standby?
I forgot I might be affected by slag. Flood.
Yeah, you might be, yeah.
Reviewing notes. I was just reviewing my notes.
You might be, yeah. You're not wrong. Yeah, here we go. I have an example right here. Interesting. possible for you to fail. Canvas,
DM.
I need you to make a disadvantage Constitution saving throw.
Just curious, is it magical in nature?
No.
Making sure. 16.
Because it would be funny, I'm gonna cash in one of my natural ones on you and turn that to a natural one.
Now, if it was a natural one, I can click Chaos Ray.
Not in this case, you cannot know.
Damn it! Alright.
So that would make it 7 less, which makes it a 9, which is something. I now need to make a note about you. GM
It's always
notes.
nice to be noted.
I guess, what is the last thing I need you to do for this? This is gonna be so fucked.
What did you feed me, guys? What did you feed me? How do you know these silverfish are supposed to be?
Silverfish.
You roll me a D8.
D8.
Yes, you.
8. 5.
Wow, way to be so vanilla about this.
I didn't use it.
Okay, you may continue.
Alright, shall we head to the cave? Or
Yep.
is it late enough that we want to make camp?
Yeah, well, to be fair, I am very injured from the fish exploding. We rest up a bit.
That's probably a good idea before we head out into the open plains.
Yeah, and then hopefully magic. I mean, the magic of the day isn't anime can go pound sand.
Do you want to rest in the town, or should I pull out my cabin?
I mean, we're 2 hours closer to the cave than we were before here, so. Do you want to spend 2 hours going back, or?
Huh? I can definitely pull up my cabin. Don't worry.
Love you, Kevin.
Get there. I pull up the cabin.
Alright, you guys can pile into the cabin and don't need to worry about a thing. There totally won't be a tribe of merfolk surrounding your cabin as you sleep here swiftly.
Cool. Thanks.
Good to know. My cabin vanished from my item list. And I'll try and move it to my... Oh, there you go. It popped up. It's delayed. Okay.
You were inflicted with a curse. Every other item you put in yourself or take out disappears without warning. And a picture of a middle finger appears in front of you. I'll give you the box curse wherever you want.
Smells like jet.
No, there's literally a magic item. It's a variant on the bag of holy. I think it's called the bag of Bob or something
Oh,
basically
that.
you roll a D100, and I think it's like 10% chance that if you roll a 10 or lower, basically it just says no, I do not want to give it to you.
I remember. I think I've seen that. That was from the Griffin Saddlebags one, right?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, I like that one. Okay. Bread for everybody. Who wants sandwiches?
Is it more than just bread?
Why do you have to ruin it?
You said who wants a sandwich?
Yes.
Is sandwich requires something in between the bread?
There is.
More bread.
We played way too long. Yes,
I
it's
know.
more bread.
That is not sandwich. That is just bread.
What are you, the bread police?
No, I am the sandwich police.
Let me see your badge, copper.
Damn it, now that Brandon's gone, the puns keep wanting to come out of me.
So recently happened, but do we still have some of that not a Albert? Do you say?
I think so.
I'll make a sandwich out of that. Or other filling between them. Other filling is not designated as not more bread.
Bread is not a filling.
Says who?
I think Thanksgiving turkeys would disagree with you.
Great! I want to go with that too.
Damn it, we're sharing the wavelength again.
Look, I got not Albert. I can't believe it's not Albert.
So I can't believe it isn't butter. I can't believe it isn't an owlbear.
The description we got from it was not an Albert.
Yeah, I mean, I don't mind eating bread and drinking my coffee, but don't call it a sandwich if you're just giving me 3 slices of fucking bread.
Eating bread and drinking coffee. God damn.
Ooh. I know, right?
Well,
I'm
what are
offering you
eating?
a rate. Don't eat or drink. So technically, I'm serving cake. If you want to go by the design.
Technically, I think there's still supposed to be filler between the layers.
Yeah, and not more cake.
What, you never heard of bread pudding? I'll make some bread pudding and use that as a filling. Is that better to you?
All right. Yeah, because it's pudding. You can't just mash up bread and call it pudding.
You can go around and around on this. Just eat your sandwich. And eat your sandwich with
Wait,
the
it says
now out
2
there.
pieces of bread. So you can't have a third piece of bread and call it food. Call it.
Ah.
You ever heard of a triple decker sandwich?
Where is my creature list? the way, when you took that explosion, did that exceed 50% or more of your HP?
No.
No.
No, because it took off 20 points of my goddamn armor.
Okay, was
That's the same thing, no.
Phoenix armor comes in handy. It has been blown away more times by puns and miscellaneous things than in combat.
Okay, technically that's 2 sandwiches. Just one piece of bread is being used as the 2 sandwiches.
Yeah, you can't use bread like that. You get its consent to be used like that. 2 different sandwiches.
I think everyone wants kind of a two sandwich on top of each other moment every time.
As long as you got consent from the middle slice.
The middle slice is very happy where it's at.
Then it's all good. Is there beds in your cottage?
Yes.
Cool. How many beds? Enough
Good
for all of
question.
us?
Good question. Yes, 4 bedrooms. So yeah, one for all of us.
Alright. After I eat my not a sandwich sandwich.
I literally said I put not owlbear in the sandwich. It's a sandwich.
Well, doesn't that make it not a sandwich? Because
No, it's a
owlbear is
it's a
the filler.
no, it's a not I don't can't believe it's not a owlbear sandwich.
Thank you.
No sandwich. What? No. Asmo, no. No, no sandwich. So as long as the middle bread is toasted, it's a sandwich.
Well, did you toast it and add butter?
Yes.
Salt and pepper?
No, that's added to flavoring. You want to add the flavoring? No, I can't taste.
Did you try tasting it before you said I can't taste? Out of force of habit?
I kind of want to now, but you wouldn't eat it. Begin with.
Okay, so after everyone eats their not a sandwich, not a sandwich, you guys can take your long rest whenever you feel like it. If you take 4 hours, you get your 4 hours, and then 5 hours. Sorry, that's 5 hours in this setting. 5 hours, you get your 5 hours, and then you have 5 hours of downtime to do whatever you want. Otherwise, 10 hours goes by.
I am a 10-hour person.
All right,
I
is
am
anyone not a 10-hour person?
me.
All right, what would you like to do for 5 hours?
Goddamn.
And technically, I don't. Not me, but I do long rest. But 10 hours, I can be active, lightly active.
Yep.
I get proficient soul slave.
You can certainly try. We'll see at the end of your training if you're actually proficient, but we will see.
I'm more curious. How do you plan to be proficient? Get yourself proficient. You plan to leave, get your soul body, and come back. But now you.
I can help with that.
Your sleep. Where's a trap save or a trap?
Something from a thing. Essentially, it's for like if you're trying to open a treasure chest and don't want to use sleight of hand or something specific.
I'm gonna proficiency.
Okay. Then
By practicing from stealing from the other guy's awake.
You know, anyone can steal from your piggy bank, so be careful.
Isn't like insensitive to steal because I might lose mine.
No, it says allies are allowed to open it.
It does.
Yes.
So technically they can steal it from you.
Agreed. Oh shouldn't be. How's that steal from you?
But I got nothing.
You're already thinking about stealing from my piggy bank.
No, we were just talking about it earlier because he was asking about the rate at which your pig was eating coins. And then I looked at it and I said, oh, hey, technically an ally can steal from it because it says that you are an ally.
Yeah, that's true. Of course, it has its own plane, so only when I summon it can you get access to it. Or when I die. And then nothing.
Or when you're feeding it.
Oh, that's also that.
Or when I get the demi-plane spell. You don't think I have?
5, 6, 7,
No.
8.
That's fair.
Alrighty, what is the magic of the day? Can it be better or worse than yesterday?
Just gonna make French toast sandwich.
Sometime while you guys are both training your proficiencies, various proficiencies, you hear the rain outside start to come down harder. I need to look at your item real quick. Find out.
It's in my stomach. I put it in my stomach for safekeeping. You need to.
Oh yes, and all these dragon scale nails.
Yeah, I gotta do something about that. But I got banned.
Oh, okay. No, you're good. You're fine. The rain does come up down harder though. It smacks the window.
I love the rain.
Sharp tinging sound. So,
Since we're close to a river and it's heavy rain, I think we should start moving. I miss turtle.
Alright, so it is 3 a.m. Everybody wakes up refreshed. 8 minutes for long rest. If your items recharge at dawn, they have not recharged yet. If they recharge at the beginning of the day, they do recharge.
And I serve everybody French toast sandwiches.
You know what? I'd take
Powder
that
sugar.
now. Oh, no, never mind. Nah, pack it up, take it home, pack it up.
With bacon?
I only eat my French toast with maple syrup. Although bacon would be good, I suppose. It's just like having a McDonald's. Damn it, you're making me want French toast. Bastard.
All right.
Hmm.
Erebus, now that you're awake, you know what the magic of the day is. For the next, let's see, it was 5 hours, so 20, for the next 24 hours, you will be pelted with piercing rain, which does the equivalent of 5 damage a round.
I take it back. Yesterday was better.
Ooh. That's why you're checking the item.
Yes, I wanted to see if it actually had a clause that made it immune to like non-magical damage and stuff like that, which it does, thank God. Otherwise, the funny part would have been as you're sitting there training, it would have broken through the ceiling and struck you for 5 piercing damage.
That would have sucked. Only that I to fix it.
When you look out the window, you see the river is full of dead fish that have holes in them.
Think we should spend a day here and wait till tomorrow.
Yeah. How far away is the river from us?
A couple hundred feet.
Son of a bitch! I'm trying to use Mage Hand to get the fish.
Oh, good point. I'll use Mage Hand too.
It doesn't go that far though.
Oh, right. Hmm.
The sun seems fairly yeah.
Huh. Resistant. It just says resistant. Nope, won't survive it. Yeah, I got nothing. Fish will probably still when the rain
100
stops.
feet away.
I could probably get you an umbrella. Would that help?
Yeah. Let's try an umbrella.
I pull out the abacadabras and open it to get a couple of metal umbrella.
Do you now?
I'm definitely gonna try.
Okay.
Right. And since these
The
are
umbrellas you
non-magical
pulled out
items,
the umbrellas you pulled out out of the chest look very rusted and barely held together.
all right. So we're already past the day of no enemy powers, right?
Yes.
Can we try my few enhance these? 3.
Do you want to use a weapon to enhance them? Or oh no, you never mind. Yes, you can use your power to do
I believe we said was 5. What was it, 5 or 10 per use?
that. 10 per use. I'm always gonna make it 10 per use as a base.
Spare himself. It's gonna for a long time. All right. You hold on to the umbrellas, and my eyes glow, my hands glow, the umbrellas glow. Shape change. What was rusted becomes thinner. Become shapely, and they more in whimsical in looks. They've been nuts.
So you want me to take this and go out there?
Decide to see if it actually helps you.
All right. I will take it and step outside, holding the umbrella over my head.
That's dirty.
I'll cast haste on him.
Okay, nothing stops you. And you're doing what now, Sai?
I
Sorry,
step
no.
outside to Taylor. Step outside, and hastily I run to go get fish. Do I take any damage?
With the enhanced umbrella, no, you do not.
Yeah. Fly out there, or run out there.
Alright, how many are you looking to grab? They're about the size of a medium creature, just so you know.
Size of a medium creature.
Think like extra large swordfish.
I grab one and run back.
Sai comes back with this very large, aka medium-sized swordfish. It is shaped literally like a sword. Like it doesn't look like a sword in terms of the sword, but I mean like it has like a triangle-shaped head, a kind of squared-off body, and it has what almost looks like fins that kind of resemble buzzsaw blades.
This is cool.
I throw it in the door and I run back for another one.
After he runs off, I look at Erebus. Should I tell him that only lasts us a minute?
The same would apply to my haste spell, so
As soon as you get to the water, the second time you reach the water, you all of a sudden are hit with this wave of lethargy,
Son of a bitch! Oh.
and the umbrella like melts like ink in your hand as you are now starting to be pierced by the rain. You take 5 piercing damage.
He's tired for 6 seconds. 6 seconds.
So I take 5. I will next round grab a fish, quick my own boots of haste, and run back. So that would be another 15 on the way back. Luckily, my armor has 20 hit points, so I'm just using my armor to get back in the building with the second fish. Ow! 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 Run in the door.
What's the test?
Hey, the umbrella works really good, but it only lasts a little bit.
Well, if I put more into it, it'll last longer.
I hadn't realized how long first trip took.
That's okay.
And I didn't expect you to actually take a trip.
Oh. Hey, in for a penny, in for a pound, right? We got fish for days now, right?
Huh?
Because
Anybody?
I'm willing to go back and do that again.
Why do you want to do it again?
Well, we've only got what do we got?
15,
40 pounds of useful meat on each fish.
Oh, if you check the actual item from the chest. How many times can I use it for? Because I could do the ability again, but has 20 charges. Just expand one of the. Okay, I could do this 19 times. Well, I could pull an umbrella 19 times. I could do the other. What I did to the prior umbrella. I uses. About 5 times. If 4 times you don't want me to pass out.
I could use 3 more charges of my haste, and if I can get Erebus to cast haste on me 1 more time, then I could make 4 trips of fish. Technically, if I do the same thing and get hurt for the same amount, I could make 8 trips. As long as we take some time between for my armor to heal up.
Well, I don't think we're traveling today.
Yeah, I don't mind guessing spells.
Alright, I'll repeat the trick. Each time I do it, the umbrella looks different. Some look more sophisticated. Some look a child's umbrella. Some looks like a professional umbrella. And some even looks like upside, like when the umbrella goes inside out, more like a bowl than anything. But it works for some reason.
Catching. It's a rain catcher. So it would be 10 fish, I think, right?
Yeah. I did the math wrong.
All right.
Sorry, I did the math wrong. I can only do it 3 times.
3 more times?
I can only do
3
it 3 more
times
times.
total.
Sorry.
Oh, 3 more times. A total of 4, so 8 fish.
3 times. Yeah. Should have energy down here.
Does anyone know how to preserve this fish?
In your chest of preserved food. I know how to clean it. And you see me reaching my mouth.
All my stuff
Routine.
that I have are for teleportation around and for cold storage.
And I pull out the Hero's Cookbook. Okay, let's see what we can get. I'm actually gonna look up fish recipes because I don't know any. How about a Parmesan garlic crumble fish or lemon butter fish? A fish piccata?
Yes. I will eat any fish that doesn't involve bread.
Fish Florentine. Most of these fish has breading.
I won't be happy about it, but I guess I'll try it.
That's fish piccata. It's actually white wine. I don't have white wine. Sorry.
So I guess we spend the rest of the wait. As soon as the rain stops, are we gonna go for the cave?
Yeah,
Is Magical Day, so it'll stop tomorrow? Right, Erebus?
No, Erebus said it was only like X more hours.
the number of hours left in today. It's 24 hours because we were already 5 hours into the day we woke up.
Okay. So if we wait until like 20, 19-ish, 100 hours, just around dark, and then take our long rest, so we can hit it at midnight.
Yeah, we can do that.
Is it me?
Yeah, probably fine.
I'm gonna spend the day
Magic.
copying Tireless into my spell book. What book is that from?
I have it on Lyra. I can send it to you.
Thank you. Also, what level is Pilfer's sleep?
First level.
I'll probably wind up copying that as well. It's only an hour for first level spells, right?
It's 2 hours unless it's your school of specialty or your subclass has some specific mechanics for learning quicker.
Okay, so 2 hours level.
Maybe I should get the mage spell slots. Seems fun.
That's what I did.
Alright. I'll continue doing
Tireless
sleight
has
of
been
hand.
added, sir.
This time, trying to frame Asmodel by putting stuff in his pocket. mainly fish scales, like the best stuff of fish.
Okay.
Yes.
Also the guts. You gotta get the guts in there.
So since we already
Accurate.
talked about you going till 1900 and then sleeping your 10 hours, we'll just go ahead and skip the day because you're gonna spend a day doing this.
Thank you, sir.
At midnight, the bells toll. I'm just kidding.
And
Well,
everyone's
wait a
level
minute.
1. Son of a bitch!
Oh, that's not too bad. Well, it depends on your perspective, I suppose. Erebus, as you wake up, get ready for the day, you realize the magic of the day is damage immunity to fire.
Same type of damage we took when we got hit by a Prinny.
Mm-hmm.
So should I go
Good
fishing
day to
again?
go fishing.
If only it wasn't broken. How broken is this fishing rod, by the way? Like unusable at all?
It could be repaired.
Okay.
Oh, fish sandwich for breakfast. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Alright, so we pack up, and should I use my handy dandy little helm to get us in the area?
Sure.
Going to a place you've never been to before, that's a difficult gamble, I believe.
You want me to flip my coin to see it'll be a good or bad outcome?
Oh, it'll be a bad outcome. I'm horrible at directions.
Fortunately, your coin couldn't tell you that because unless he re-rolls the D100, I'd have no way to know what that's going to be. I suppose, technically speaking, if you want to flip the coin, he could complete blind roll it to me, and then I could tell you whether it's a good or bad outcome. That would actually be more interesting, I guess.
Let's do this. Let's do it that way. Come on. Blind roll.
I mean, if Grim's okay with a pre-rolled D100 for this, then I'm okay with that. That'd make this more interesting.
I mean, I'm okay because I already know it's not going to take me where I'm going. But Erebus, I think, wants to doesn't want to. This is a group decision.
Well,
With Erebus
if the coin works, then there won't be any consequences if it's bad.
Correct.
Yeah.
So you can just go ahead. Yeah, go for it.
Yeah.
All right,
Come on. We got
how
our
do I
basics covered here.
blind roll?
So underneath the icon, there's an eye with a slash through it, just above the
All right,
chat
I'm
box.
going to make sure I'm on GM player, so I don't blind roll on a GM. All right. Yeah. All right. So BR 1D100, and for teleport we want high, because this is descriptive. So we want 54 and up. No, we want 74 and up.
Yep.
I got 2 question marks on my screen. I do not know what the time was.
That's good. So I'll flip the coin.
It lands woe.
go.
No, that's bad.
Oh. Alright. Well, I guess
Do
we're
I have to
booping it.
use a charge?
I saw the coin.
No,
Okay.
no. This is basically like him trying to predict the future. So what I would for a GM's ruling, essentially, I'm saying if you cast a spell, this is the D100 result. But
Roger.
just to apply to his coin, we're seeing what the result would be for him.
Nice. Cool. All right. Hoverboard time, boys.
Oh, I got a long rest.
Also, I need you to roll a D20 canvas. You're good.
Before we start, I'm gonna cast Tireless on all of us, so we don't get fatigued.
Yep, that's good. Good cast.
Nice.
I miss my
It won't
turtle.
affect the speed of the.
I don't wanna
I assume
walk.
it won't affect the hoverboards.
Oh, alright, we have hoverboard. You ever heard of called? You ever seen that experience where people just ride boats and they float in the sky on the kite surfing?
Mhm. Is that you today?
Irvis? Yes, please. Kaylor, can I tie myself to your board and you just have me fly?
Sure. We used to do this with
Hell yeah!
cardboard.
Now you're doing it with canvas.
So our travel speed is what, 12 miles an hour?
You said you cast tireless, right?
Yeah. I can. It wouldn't affect the hoverboard speed, right?
Right, because it's cast on you, not on this board. Board's not. So that still means 29 hours of 12. Okay. That would be 348 miles.
And away we go. Hey, boss. Like, as soon as it hits daybreak, can I use the teleport by sight to get us as fucking far as I can see?
Sure.
And use the 3 charges? Because I'm assuming teleport by sight's going to get us a little bit. But you know, it'll get us a little further faster. I think 3 times a day.
We'll still do 100 rolls using the teleport spell. But it changes which one you're rolling for.
Does it help that I can see?
It does. That doesn't make it automatic though. It just moves it up to very familiar. That's why when people have a teleport spell, they'll use scry to find a location because that automatically makes it familiar. So in this case, you're basically doing the same thing. The only only time you can get a guaranteed teleport is if you have a permanent circle or an associated object.
Is everyone okay with me trying that?
Yeah.
Just teleporting what I can see, which is very familiar, which is a 25% chance, 75% chance of being on target, so 25 and up.
Sure.
How many times?
So,
One thing I would be concerned about, if we get a similar location, that's just a random spot in the plains, and we'll have no idea how to get where we are or how to get cave. And we wouldn't even know if it had failed, really.
How many times can you whoa a wee a day there?
it just gets harder with each use.
All right, never mind.
But we can definitely do it if you want.
I think it would be different if we knew more of what we were around. But Erebus is right. Like, what if we're going the wrong direction?
All right.
7 days travel.
Somehow you avoid all encounters in 29 hours, and you make it 348 miles.
And when you suddenly stop, I get grounded.
At midnight, 3 hours before the end of your travel, magic of the day changes. Oh no! Is the string you're being pulled by considered carry or forward?
I'm technically wearing it,
Good to know.
but it depends on whose ownership are you thinking about. If you think the string is owned by Kalor, he is only holding it. If his ownership is to me, I am wearing it. So, whose ownership do you think the string's over?
It belongs to my hoverboard.
Erebus, 3 hours before your tireless spell expires, you feel the magic of the day change, as it is a new day. The magic for today is if you touch an object that is not worn or carried, it freezes solid.
Do the hoverboards freeze?
No, because you're technically kind of wearing it.
Erebus, can you cast Tireless again so we just don't stop? Because, holy fuck.
I can't get my cabin out of this. The string on hard. I can't move.
Yeah, I can do another. It's 8 spell points. 4 of us.
Because, holy fuck, this is... I even forgot I made that one. I think I got tired with everyone burning stuff, so I'm like, here we go.
It's time to freeze stuff instead.
Yeah.
I can keep this up for another probably 2 or 3 days without worrying about being depleted too much.
Oh, okay. So we'll at least see how far we can get off of this one. If we get into battle, does that mean I just have to fly around with a fucking kite behind me?
Yes. Hey, I can attack from above, okay? This is strategy.
10 hours goes by of the same day. Who's feeling brave? If you're feeling brave, roll me a d6.
2. last note.
Zhao, Dawn, all right. A 2 is a positive encounter. As you're zipping through, Dawn has just broken the clouds. You'll see a pack of chocobos.
Now, I heard one story that a person ate a chocobo. He got turned into a chocobo.
It's a pack of white chocobos.
I heard they look pure, but they're actually evil.
Well, we can't touch them because they'll freeze solid. We just wave.
I think I said object.
Smile and wave,
right?
boys.
Everest?
Yeah, it won't affect features, I think.
Well, either way, smile and wave, people. Smile and wave, boys.
Oh, wait. How fast are white chocobos? They're tireless them. Are they faster than...
I think there's 60. These are the ones that have a bunch of extra stuff.
They have swim speed, fly speed, walk speed. They actually make people move faster.
Like when they chase you, they make you run faster.
No.
They make them.
No, so you would notice as they're running, they're leaving like a rainbow trail. As long as you are in a white chocobo's drift stream, to use a racing term, your movement speed is doubled. But that requires the chocobo to be double faster than you to make that actually work. Because otherwise, you'll just eventually outpace the chocobo.
Do we want to try and see if we can tame more?
You want to tame them?
Or see if they'll take us in the direction we're going?
If I put tireless on them, they would be faster than the boards.
And they have more flight speed, so they don't technically need to walk either. Which is just an interesting fact.
That's cool. I think it's worth the try.
Why you smell like fish? You smell like fish.
Yeah, it's what's for dinner. So I wanna move over non-threateningly if I need to survival roll or something, or animal. Oh crap! I don't have animal. Does anyone have animal handling?
Nope.
No.
All right, I can try.
I do have a red hag spell book that has speak with animals in it.
Well, that's helpful.
I also
But
am
that's
under
not
the
a
effect of
wizard.
tongues.
That's not a wizard spell, so I don't think I can use it.
Can this make it? I pull out the abracadabras. Okay. And a gold worth of greens.
So you get a single, like, tiny leaf. Occasional greens, like 12.
There we go.
Iridium.
I would do 19 charges.
Okay, fair enough.
Let's fold the chest up. Here you go. Here. Use this negotiation tactic.
My modifier is +3. Anyone have better than that?
I have a wisdom of
One.
+5.
All yours.
Yep. Go ahead.
I will attempt to cast guidance.
Okay. Good to
Now,
know.
Well,
can I double guide him?
No, guidance cannot stack off guidance, unfortunately.
with the glacial bits, do I get advantage? Or
Yes.
and I'm adding 1d4 for my guidance. It's funny as hell. Apparently, I'm still blind rolling, which is funny as hell.
I could tell you the result, or I can roll and then tell you.
You can just, your choice, sir. Apparently I left the ball in your court. Because I'm like, question mark.
It looks at you. It kind of tilts its head back and forth, looking at the Gation Greens.
We could really use some help to get us where we're going. We're willing to offer you food. We have fish also. We like fish.
What a 19 will
Yes.
be. Even with the ground frozen solid, in a flash that you can almost not perceive, it's so fast. The chocobo roundhouse kicks you. And for everyone else who's not being the one getting kicked, you actually see the arc of a rainbow follow its leg.
That was
I think I rolled good.
that was rather entertaining.
10 points of radiant damage and are pushed 10 feet back.
That was a rainbow kick.
It was indeed a rainbow kick.
It was a rainbow.
Well, I guess
A roadhouse.
I was about to say the chick. It's gone into Roadhouse.
Did anyone else want to out try? Are we good to keep going?
Alright.
Because I don't think it worked.
Drain.
Here you go, Kite.
Or
And just so you know, you rolled a 9.
With advantage? With a d4?
Oh, you didn't roll with
horrible.
advantage. You didn't roll with advantage.
Didn't
You
roll.
just rolled straight. Roll me a d20 just to see if it would have been better. I mean, I can almost guarantee you it's better.
I heard a fart.
I'm guessing that was in that one.
It was. The first time he rolled a 2. The second time he rolled a 1.
No way! Oh my god.
It was destiny for you to get roundhoused.
I expected more from one. Wait, you rolled natural 1. Can you make Chaos Rain?
True. Yes. If he wants to.
In for a penny.
Oh my god, you're gonna do it. You're gonna let it rain.
Good.
14 this time. Oh wait, no, it's just treated as one. An 8 this time. 8 plus 2 is. Oh no, you get to do the roll again at advantage. So go ahead and roll it in addition.
I thought I rolled twice.
You did, but you didn't
roll
roll
the d4?
again. Yes. You get to do the roll over again at advantage. Oh yeah, no, that's significantly better. The first time you rolled a 2 on both dice, so your guidance was also a 2. This time it's a 4. With a 17, chaos ripples and changes the outcomes of the world. You are no longer roundhoused. more to go.
Do I get plane shifted?
No, actually, it's probably technically the most tame and annoying of the D13 roll.
I get a hit dice back.
No, I get to keep your one.
Ah, hey. Did that use up all the glacial gleans?
Yeah, he
Glacial.
basically created the equivalent of 1.5 glacial green, so you have like half a glacial.
Hey, I try my best, okay?
If I give half, it's not going to give advantage or anything, right?
I'll give you like a +3.
And I cast guidance.
You obtained a second.
All right. You guys are great. You guys are awesome. Oh, man. Guidance doesn't always work. All right, guys. I'm out of glacial greens. Does anyone else have anything that can help me?
You think I want a cookie?
You want a cookie?
Bork.
Is Bork a language?
Nope.
Okay.
No.
Bork is not a language.
But Bork is.
Good to know.
He cast tongue
So,
on
I think
himself.
yes to the cookie? Ah. So,
Wait.
shit, I'm gonna cookies.
The animal casted tongue on itself?
No, Grim casted
No.
tongues on himself.
You.
Okay. That was go.
You obtained a third white chocobo.
Woohoo! All right. Chaos is. This is kind of working out.
You know, that one guy was warning us about chaos. Look what's going on in our favor.
I don't know what I got, but I just got confetti across my screen, baby.
You obtained a fourth white chocobo.
Erebus, we got 4 chocobos.
Hey, I'll cast Powerless on all 4.
The fifth chocobo looks lonely now.
Was there one left?
Mm-hmm.
There's only
It was
5.
It was a herd of 5.
Don't be so lonely, boy. We get roundhouse kicked by the last guy.
You obtained the fifth and final chocobo.
Erebus, can you get this guy too? Because we can't leave him alone.
Yes, yes.
Thank you, Erebus.
He was like
Technically-
thinking like this fucker.
Technically, we do have a 5th member. He just has hectic schedule right now. So.
Well, who knows? Maybe the person I recruit to take this random slot will need a chocobo. We'll see.
Nah, he can walk.
You know, I've always
In
wanted
truth-
to you guys like 100,000 gold. You guys just never go and buy a chocobo at the start.
That's true.
And
Also, I want to point out, technically, we only need one, and the rest of us could just run behind them. And like I think our highest is 30. We can just keep pace with them that way.
Not if I'm guessing tireless on them.
Because these guys
Not
are now
180.
doing, they're doing, 180, so 18 miles a day, an hour.
Fair enough.
Plus, the tireless effectively, if you only cast it on one, then you'd actually still have the 12-hour limit for the rest of the group. It's because the tireless are able to travel 29 hours.
Yeah. All right. Thanks, guys. This was awesome. Let's go.
I become a backpack for a bird. My life I live.
That was 10 hours. And you basically re-upped tireless, so that's another 29 hours you can go. 15.
We're the essential D&D group. We have now collected pets.
8, 10, 12, 14, 18, 20, 22. It's a new day.
You know, I'm gonna give the name Midnight to the one I'm writing on.
You're such an evil bastard.
I put a
Well,
lot of new ones in there, didn't I?
well, Erebus, I have good news and I have bad news. Actually, I guess for you, it's only bad news. You won't have to cast tireless today because all spells except 8th level spells fail.
Oh.
Oh. Oh, that's just bad timing. I guess we'll travel like we normally travel.
At the end of your 29 hours, that's when we start feeling the effects. If you do feel like you push any farther, there will be exhaustion.
We rest.
All right, I pull out the cabin. Now there's double of us, so each of us has to sleep with our chocobo in the room.
Do you just make bread in here, or do you make soup too?
It automatically makes any pastry, bread, technically anything that is bread connected. Cookies,
You
brownies,
can make
cupcakes,
pastries. You were feeding us
pancakes,
bread on
French
bread
toast.
sandwiches.
Guess how I got my cookies?
Didn't say anything about the others, but just said bread. Then talked about the bread sandwich.
Well, I wasn't gonna make a bread sandwich, but then he got to focus on the bread. So I had to pull through with it.
Well, we're going to end session early, but that is because I have a cliffhanger, and I don't want us to spend the next hour on a cliffhanger. So,
Okay.
Canvas, as you get this house set up and everybody's starting to settle in for the night, you feel this crackling run through your body. And then immense pain, as it's like your body is trying to stretch and reform itself. normally stubby extend to full standing height on the ground. You feel this wet, slick feeling cover your normal canvas-like body. And as we end session, the rest of the group hears this savage howl.
Did I become a slod?
No.
Thank you, everybody, for coming out to stream today. If you enjoyed our content, please feel free to drop us a follow. We would really appreciate the support. And tune in Mondays and Wednesdays for our D&D content. Want to keep up with the events and extra streams? Please check out our Facebook and Twitter to keep up to date on the schedule releases and updates for the streams, including extra streams that we may not have on schedule. And if you would like to see previous content that we've done, check us out on YouTube at Epitaph of Creation. Thank you so much for coming out today, and have a good night, everybody.